I hope this is not what will happen to my stomach after their ramen. I always wanted one of these. I bet he has anger management issues. I should try his ramen sometime. What's up with that mask? She couldn't have eaten all that herself.
You just don't know her that well.
Welcome to Uzu Ramen. What can I get you?
I'd like some ramen, please.
Sure. What do you have for me?
What do you mean?
Is this your first day or something? Listen, there's no money here in Whateverland. So we trade stuff to get other stuff. If I like your offer, then we have a deal. Nick should have told you.
Yeah, you should have.
Oh, please don't give me that look. The opportunity just didn't present itself, you know.
Well, now you know. Better late than never.
Do you know that woman wearing a mask?
Do you mean Umaru-san? I wish I didn't. But she comes here every day. I've never heard a single good word from her about my food. And yet, she keeps ordering.
Who's that mysterious guy at the table?
That's Gino. He doesn't talk much. Mostly drinks and stares at his bell and bones board.
Do you own this place?
I do, and I'm proud of it. When I first got here, I thought my life was over, but running this shop gave me a new purpose.
Good for you. I imagine it's a lot harder to find meaning in a life that's infinite.
Not for me. I used to be so afraid of a death that this fear would literally swallow me whole. But there's no death to fear anymore.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
Hey, do I know you? You look familiar.
Familiar? How?
You have the exact same nose as my neighbor Quentin. It was very strange. Used to talk about some moving pictures all the time. He was a little crazy, you see. Probably a drunk, but at least not the raging kind. More of a choir.
Wow. I look like a lunatic who's also a drunk. Isn't that great?
Well, at least he was a handsome lunatic.
Actually, that does make it better. Yes.
All right. So, what do you want from me?
What can you recommend on the menu?
Nothing.
Really? There are at least a dozen empty plates in front of you.
Good to know you're not blind. Still, the food here is horrible. I haven't had a decent ramen in more than a century.
That sounds horrible, really.
It is.
Why did Beatrice send you here?
For a good reason.
And, what is that supposed to mean?
That you shouldn't stick your nose in other people's business.
I'm looking for the spell that summons Beatrice. I heard you had a piece of it.
You heard right. But I'm not a charity.
Perhaps there's something I can do for you.
Sure. A foot massage would be nice. I haven't taken these shoes off in a while.
Ew.
Suit yourself.
If I cook you the perfect ramen, will you give me your piece of the spell?
If you do that, I'll even give you a kiss. That was a joke. Although, you've been such a good boy this whole time. I think you deserve a kiss. If your ramen is at least half as good as the one I had back then, the spell is yours. I don't even know why I kept it all these years. Probably to piss off Ernest.
What about Ernest?
He once sent his men after me, hoping I'd just give him my piece of the spell.
So, why didn't you?
Because Ernest can go screw himself. I hate that guy. Thinks he's the boss of this dump. Yeah, right.
But how did you get rid of his men?
I bit off one of the guy's finger and threatened that next time I'd be aiming for other body parts, if you get what I'm saying.
I think I do.
Good. Now, hurry up and treat a lady to some real good ramen.
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Hey! This is my kitchen. Hello again.
What's Umaru-san's problem with your, ramen?
That woman is insufferable. She wants special ramen made with gold and tuna. I'm not sure it even exists here in Whateverland. But even if it did, I'd never make it for her.
Why not?
Because who puts tuna in ramen, even if it's golden?
Actually, I'd try that.
Of course you would. Feel free to use my kitchen if you decide to make that weird tuna ramen for her. The recipe should be near the stove. Oh, and don't put any kind of alcohol in it, or she'll pass out.
Got it. Thanks for the help.
I'm just curious to see what's going to happen.
Do you have any idea where I can find that special golden tuna?
Try asking Santiago at the market. He is the local fisherman, so if anyone can help you, it's him.
Goodbye.
Be careful out there.
So, if I put some sake in Umaru-san's ramen, she'll most likely pass out? Good to know.
What?
Can I take this sake from you, please?
No.
But I really need it.
Everyone needs a good sake, but it is mine. You can only win it in a battle.
Alright, what kind of battle do you have in mind?
The rules are simple. If you want my sake, you must beat me at the bare and bones.
Let's play.
I didn't expect to lose. Underestimating you made me weak. You taught me a good lesson.
Here, try this.
You know, putting sake in her ramen was a low blow. And yet it worked. You even won against Gino, one of the champions. I just hope Umaru-san wakes up soon enough.
I think the owner was happy she finally stopped whining.
Fair point. But I was really curious about that golden tuna. And now I'm in the mood for some sake.
No sake on the job.
Her bones so fine and brittle, it barely took an hour, as tender flesh grew sweeter and blood was getting sour. Her eyes, so blue and clever, got dark and filled with fear. Tear her apart could never, too salty from the tears.
Feels like the right place to look for a non-existent fish.
Quit the brooding and let's find that precious tuna.
At least someone's optimistic. Is that a cat?
Vincent, don't be rude. It's a bat.
What if it's both?
Oh,
No suit for the ghost.
how tragic.
What is a man without a suit?
What?
A naked man.
Or a plucked chicken.
Why does he look so out of place here? What kind of person does it take to turn into an actual pig?
A smart one, I think.
And why is that?
Well, pigs are smarter than dogs. That must mean something.
Hardly. What's he looking at?
How about some candy?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, Nick, care to explain yourself?
What? Did you say something?
I'm talking about us. Yes, Nick.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Oh, Nick.
What? Sorry, can't.
My mother and I used to go to candy stores all the time.
Never thought you were sweet tooth.
Yeah, I was. But then she died and sweets never tasted the same.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Do you think I could die if I ate the whole thing?
Probably. But what a sweet death it would be.
Beatrice must have sent her here because she was crossing the road too slowly. Why do cats love these so much? A carpet on the wall surely makes for a bold design statement. Now that's a nice mustache. Probably helps with the sales.
And with the ladies too.
You're not my comrade, Nick. Thank God for that. You're not my comrade, thank God.
I don't like your friend, you know.
Did I ask?
That's fine, Vincent. Forget it.
Who needs a clock in Whateverland?
Those who like to have at least an illusion of control. You know what grinds my gears?
What?
Running out of oil.
Come here, buddy. This tuna is definitely golden.
What a brilliant observation.
Now that's a nice mustache. Probably helps with the sales.
And with the ladies too.
How can I help you?
Is this really the only fish store in Whateverland?
It is, but that doesn't mean it's not the best. Tell me, young man, have you ever put your whole soul into something that may never be fully appreciated by others?
Not really, no.
Well, then I am not surprised by your skepticism. Yes, it's the only fish store in town, and yes, the locals don't even have to eat to survive. But that doesn't mean I can't be the best at my job.
I wish I could have your outlook on life, really.
I was happy selling fish when I was out there in the mortal world. I even had this regular customer I was planning to marry. Her eyes were as dark as the most precious of obsidians. If only I hadn't gotten involved with that gang. Let's not dwell on the past.
Do you happen to have a golden tuna for sale?
Huh? Did I hear that right? You're talking about the golden tuna?
Do you have it or not?
Actually, I do have this beautiful, exclusive, incredible fish. But...
Doesn't there always have to be a but?
Life is just a series of infinite buts. Remember that, amigo?
Fine. What do you want then?
I got a fresh batch here, but I still can't get my hands on it. Sort the fish while I handle the customers, and the golden tuna is yours.
Deal. That shouldn't be too hard.
Just don't get too cocky. All right, camarada. What you have to do is sort the new batch of fish. It's simple. Good fish to the left, bad fish to the right. Come on, no time to waste. Not bad, camarada. But the next batch is a little different. If you see a fish with red fins, put it to the left, even if it looks rotten. Sounds strange, I know, but that's kind of a weird delicacy we have here. Tastes like a first kiss. Nasty, but unforgettable. doing good, camarada. Now, stay vigilant, because in the next batch, there might be Whateverlanders who turned into fish. You wouldn't want to eat them, no? So, watch out for fish with human eyes, and put them to the right. Tired already? No worries, this is the last batch, but a very tricky one. You see, local cats found out we were throwing fishy Whateverlanders away. So they started drawing eyes on the fresh fish to confuse us and snatch it for themselves. Don't let those fake eyes confuse you. Beautiful! All the fish is in the right place, thanks to you, camarada. Here's your golden tuna, just as I promised. How can I help you?
Goodbye.
Hasta la vista.
Keep the cucumbers moist. Haha, moist. I don't know what this is, but... ew. I can cook some ramen here, or at least try to.
Yes?
Here, try this.
Wait, you actually made me a ramen? You must be desperate. Let's see. It's not bad. Not bad at all, actually. The tuna is melting in my mouth like fresh butter. Reminds me of the good old days. You managed to impress me. I'll give you that. Here, the spell is yours.
Thank you. By the way, your taste is really weird.
Ha! You think I don't know that? Now, get out of my face before I force you to make me another bowl.
So, you're a thief and a master chef all at once. Who would have thought?
I'm a man of many talents.
By the way, you look great in an apron. Just saying.
Oh, I'm flattered.
All that ramen made me hungry as a wolf. How about we order something to celebrate?
Let's celebrate after we get out of here, alright?
Remind me, why do I keep hanging out with you?
Because I look great in an apron, obviously.
Exactly. Now off we go.
Her bones so fine and brittle, it barely took an hour, as tender flesh grew sweeter, and blood was getting sour. Her eyes, so blue and clever, got dark and filled with fear. Tear her apart could never, too salty from the tears.